Namaste, my fellow YouTubians. It's Nichsa Stillwater yet again. Right now, I just did a video on why I think that we as Wiccans and energy workers should cast a circle, and now I want to do a video as to how to cast a circle, because there's lots of different ways to cast a circle, and when it comes down to it, it's just energy surrounding you that protects you and that keeps your, the other energy that you're raising in. So it's kind of like an egg, and you're within the egg, and the energy is the shell, and it keeps stuff out, but it also keeps stuff in. So no matter how you ritualize it, no matter how you go around, 3 times, cast a circle thrice, first with your asame, and then with your consecrated water, and then sensing it with burning herbs and resins, etc. It's not all necessary. You don't, like I said in my creative visualization video, you don't need tools. Ideally, yes, purifying the space with water, like washing it with the consecrated water, the holy water, the moon water, and then sensing it, bringing sweetness to it, to get, the attention. I really purifying it, and I'm reading Deborah Lipp's The Elements of Ritual right now, and I'm going to do a book review on it. There's a lot of things that she says that are like totally really good ideas, and some of the stuff she says I just know flat out to be false, but she has a section about how to cast a circle, and I'm gonna pull from that because it's the most recent, fresh, information in my head, and I pretty much agree with it, and it's, for the most part, pretty accurate. But okay, so the first way, and actually my preferred method, because it's winter right now and I'm not doing outdoor ritual work, so I have a lot of stuff in my apartment. I like stuff, as you can tell from my YouTube, my Goodwill video, I like stuff. My apartment's filled with stuff. I have furniture all over the place, because when I have furniture all over the place, it means that I have more flat surfaces to put stuff. So there's a lot of stuff. And so a lot of the times during the winter, when I'm doing ritual work, I do very like in a very tiny space. It's just the altar. I call upon the elements, all at once, because they are within me. And I just don't have a lot of room to walk around and make a huge 13-foot circle or a 9-foot circle. So basically it's just me with my altar in a bubble of energy. And that's really all that it has to be. So if you relax and just calm your mind, which is another important part, because you need to be able to get the mundaneness out of your mind and set it up for a spiritual, divine experience. And being able to ground and center and relax and just chill, and set yourself up to be receptive and be projective, and just focus the energies, etc. So the first, so ground and center, and then just imagine a white swirling light surrounding you. You can make it as big as you want. Like, your imagination is your limit. So if you have a lot of space and you just don't like the ceremonial aspect of drawing out the circle, etc., then just make it a big space, and just make it a big space. Make it a small space if you have small space. That's what I do, depending on how much room I have to work with. So that's easy enough, like creating just an energy bubble around you. And then, when you're done with your ritual, you just you pull it back into yourself, which brings all the energy into all the energy you created, and all the the wishes and the meditation, all the stuff that you created while doing this is back in you. And then while you because you're grounded and centered, it flows, like it flows up. So it's like a vacuum. Like here it all is, and then right off the top into the universe. It's really simple. It's really easy. It's really effective. The second way to do it is take your tool, be it your fingers, your athame, your wand, your sword. Deborah Lipp says the circle, the egg, is feminine, so polarity would say that you would want to use a masculine tool, so the athame or the sword. I, however, don't use tools, and I am the embodiment of masculine and feminine all right here, so it's all the same to me. So figure out how big your circle is going to be, your egg, because that's really what it is. It's like an elongation, and then it's rounded at the top. It's like a sphere with round egg, like round, ends, so that you have space to walk around without your head poking out the top because you covered it or you domed it. So the best way is, it's like an egg. And so you can start in the east. Some people start in the north. Some people start in the east. East is, inspiration. It's air. It's the dawn, of the sun. And it's just, there's a lot of symbology. There's a lot of symbology that goes with starting in the east. But people start in the north because it's grounding. It's manifest. It's physical. It's a physical manifestation of what it is that you are doing in essence, by going around in a circle and going through the physical motions of it. It is earthly, so it's up to you whether or not you start in the east or the north. And some people, it all depends on what what correspondence is and what works for you. So I could understand starting in fire for the passion that's involved with ritual work, or starting in the west for the emotion that you have, the joy that you get out of ritually honoring your deities. So start in the north or east, and focus, ground, center, get the energy conduit. Your body is just that. It's a piece of copper wire that conducts energy. So ground and center, get your energies flowing. And with your projective hand, which is usually your right hand, but if you're left-handed, it could be your left hand. That is one thing that I do believe, that left is feminine and right is masculine. So depending on how good you are with creative visualization, you can close your eyes and walk the circle. I've gotten to the point where I don't have to close my eyes to visualize. So just you start in the east or north, and then you just go around the outer edge of your circle and visualize an egg of a streaming white light coming out of your tool and forming a big egg around you. And that's it. It's that easy. You can go around it like 3 times. Once with the tool, and then the second time you go around with the water to cleanse. So that's the difference between doing your bubble circle and then doing your walked, drawn circle, is that the bubble circle exudes from you. Positive energy exudes from you. So whatever it comes in contact with is cleansed positively. It's just all the negatives pushed out, versus doing the walk around, you're only creating a circle around. So you have to go back around and cleanse it, with holy water, and then sense it to bring the vibrations up, because that's what air does. It's high vibration. So it's 1, 2, 3 times. It's all up to you. Thanks and namaste. Have a great day.